welcome back to my channel. Yancy here. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, so today is none other than the long-awaited, it hasn't been that long, but either which way, it is the long-awaited, probably even overdue bag comparison, and that is going to be on these two babies that are in here. All right, so I am not going to talk too long, you guys. I am literally just going to compare the two bags, let you know the slight differences in the bags, and we're gonna go from there. So, as all of you have seen my unboxings on both my vintage and my Willis Top Handle Bag, so you already really know the dimensions of them. But if you don't, I'm still going to go into it because it is a comparison video. So either which way, we are going to start with my newer, updated, reimagined Coach Willis Top Handle Bag. Okay, so far I've not yet had the opportunity to wear this beautiful thing just yet, but that's okay because I'm definitely going to wear it until the wheels fall off, because this bag is gorgeous and I love everything about it. So again, we're going to start off with this particular bag. It is part of the Coach Originals collection, and basically what that means is it's all of the bags from back in the day. So the one bag that I have is a vintage bag. My mom bought that back in 1998 and I kind of swiped it from her. But either which way, like I said in my last unboxing, I got that one fixed, and we'll go into that in a little bit. But again, they kind of just went into like the archive and just took a few bags and reimagined it, and this is kind of what you have. Even though the vintage bag that I do have, they still kind of brought that particular bag or that look back. So it is just updated. It still looks the same. It is the vintage reimagined, this color. This is why I got this particular bag, because I do like this hunter green color that they have. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the structure of the bag. We're going to look at the dimensions of the bag, what it holds, and really the pricing. The only difference is I really can't give you the pricing of what the vintage bag cost, because again, my mom got it in 1998, so you know, we'll kind of just guesstimate, but we'll go from there. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna compare both of the Willis bags, and again, you can pretty much see just by looking at it the difference in structure just by looking at the bags. So you can tell that this particular one is the reimagined one. I feel like a hand model. So just got my nails done. Does it look beautiful? Do you like it? All right, I digress. Either which way, of course, as you can see, this is a vintage Willis Top Handle Bag, and this one is the reimagined, which of course is part of the Coach Originals collection. All right, so we're gonna start with this because even though I'm like filming this, I should have done my research. I did not really get dimensions for this particular bag right here. I apologize, you guys, but if you look at the bag itself, the dimensions are pretty much the same. Again, really the only difference would actually be the structure of the bag, and that's really it. And of course, as you can see right here, you have it to where the top handle is higher. It is more structured. It does stay up more so than this one. But again, this one it's a vintage bag. It was bought in 1998, so you can see the wear, but it does have a beautiful wear to it. So again, we will start with the reimagined bag. All right, so with the reimagined bag, you do have it to where the dimensions are actually going to be from across 10.5 inches in length. You do have it to where it's going to be 9 3/4 quarter in height, and then with the depth, you're going to have 3 3/4 inches in depth. So you do have it to where it's a turn lock closure, as you can see right here with the gold plated turn lock closure. You actually don't have any kind of emblems, C, Coach, or anything like that on the turn lock. That's okay. this gold is so beautiful, and I do love that. And of course with the interior, it is a navy blue. I know when you guys watched my last video, I literally was distraught because I thought it was more purplish, but it's grown on me, so I'm fine. I literally did not even unwrap this yet because I just got it. I haven't had the chance to use it, but as you can see, you're going to have the detachable as well as adjustable, and you just kind of clasp, you just attach it with this clasp right here. So I do like this clasp because I always feel like it's a little bit stronger than the norm, but I love the way Coach kind of just went in detail with everything. If you can kind of see, you have Coach all around the knobs right here. You actually have Coach all on the knobs right here, as well as actually on this ring over here, but of course you don't have it on the front, so it's a little bit hard to kind of tell exactly what it is, and I'm okay with that. That's never bothered me or anything like that. But like I said, going into the strap again is adjustable, it is detachable, and you do have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes to adjust. I love this strap. It is not the thickest strap per se, but I think just the way it's going to sit on me, the way this strap is actually going to sit on my hips itself, I don't think I'll have an issue with it. I like the length of this particular strap. Again, you have the 4 holes right here that you can adjust. If you wanted to, you can actually detach it so that way you don't have to use it. And then the way you attach it is going to be with these D-rings right here in the back. So you literally just attach it like so, and you're good to go. So it is going to sit pressed against your body with this flat section right here. All right. Okay, so with the detachable strap, you guys, that strap is actually going to have a 20-inch drop, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, you do have a good amount of length, a good amount of leeway when it comes to the strap. So you can definitely use it as a shoulder bag, as a crossbody bag, and of course as a top handle. So you should be fine. I do like the way the handle comes down. However, when I store it, I don't store it down, because once you do that, you actually start to get this indentation right here from the top handle, and I don't like the way that looks. But again, that's just me. It's up to you guys how you store it, but I do store it in the dust bag with the handle sticking out, and it's good to go, and there's no indentation whatsoever. But I love the stitching, I love the craftsmanship, I love the leather. It is a supple leather, you guys. It will definitely mark up pretty quickly, as you guys already saw, and I didn't even wear that, just open it out of the box and it was already scratched. So you definitely want to take it easy. You probably want to put some care on it as far as any kind of leather treatment before you actually start to use it. That way you won't have that much issues when it comes to scratches and stuff like that with this particular top handle bag. But again, just finishing up with the features of this particular bag and how beautiful it is. Again, we went over the adjustable strap, we went over the dimensions. This particular bag right here, $4.95 USD, of course, plus tax and everything like that. I was lucky enough to where, like I said, I got it. They really did do a great job of taking care of me when I had the issues with this bag, so I didn't pay that. And it's not to say that I wouldn't have paid it, because I did. It's just that it didn't come how it was supposed to. So either which way, $4.95 plus tax depending on where you live. They no longer have the hunter green online. However, if you guys went to your local store, and I've had a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers literally contact me, let me know that they do have the hunter green, contact this store because they have it in store. That's before I uploaded my video letting you know how awesome Coach was. They wind up getting me my bag, but they do have it in store. So you guys, if you definitely want the hunter green one, call around, call and maybe do a online order, or a phone order rather, and they might be able to do that for you. But either which way, again, the biggest difference between these two bags, this one is more structured, and you can actually see that. So if I turn this around, you can see how structured this is. And this is just, like I said, the vintage bag, and it's always been like this, because even when they did the Reimagined top Willis bag for this one, it still looks the same. Like there's no difference whatsoever. I mean, down to the Coach tag, it looks identical. So that is the look that they were going for. That is definitely the look they were going for. This particular one is more structured. It kind of reminds me of the Hermes Kelly, that Cellier structured look. Some people like it, some people don't. I never thought I would be more of a structure type person. It's just something about this particular bag. It just caught my eye and I love it so much. It is so adorable. But again, with this particular bag, it is part of the Originals collection. However, it is still a part of the 1941 collection. And you will see that in the tag right here. And it's so small. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see it, but it's right here, 1941. You do have the Coach right here. You also have Coach right here. Like literally attention to details, you guys. Please do not mind my dishpan hands because they're like completely wrinkly, but either which way. Coach, literally, you guys. I mean, when I say they put every single detail into this bag, they put every single detail into this bag, and I do love that. So let's go ahead and go in and talk about it. So again, turn lock, closure, twist, close, twist, open it like so. And you do have it to where once you open up the bag, you have two compartments. So compartment number one, you also have a zip compartment. So the one thing I do love about Coach when it comes to Coach, they will give you ample amount of space. So you have compartment one and you also have compartment two. So with compartment one, which is a bigger compartment, you have the zip compartment as well, so you can easily store things in there. I do believe items such as my pochette will fit. I think if I put my cosmetic pouch in there, it'll just be pushing it because I won't be able to put anything else in there. So more than likely I'll just kind of put small pouches here and there in there, so that way I won't miss anything. Of course, you guys know my key, my 6-ring key holder, my key clay, stuff like that. That'll definitely fit. No issues, no problems whatsoever. So again, you have the navy blue interior. You do have it to where this is a supple leather in here as well. So I do like that. Whereas with this particular one, you actually have the rawhide leather in here. So let's talk about this one. So you guys, this particular bag right here, of course, is the vintage bag. Like vintage as in my mom bought this in 1998 because they actually looked it up before they sent it off to get repaired. So this bag, the only thing I don't have with this particular bag is the straps. And I think my mom said when I talked to her about it, she does have the straps. She just has to find it, which it doesn't really bother me because again, I can either use it as a top handle or I can easily just go into Coach and get like one of those really thick guitar straps. Again, I don't know exactly how much she paid. She doesn't remember. It was a long time ago, but literally when it comes to this particular bag, if I had to say I spent any money on it, it was $35 plus tax to get the, closure fix. So what they did was they sent it off and they fixed the turn lock. All right. So what they did, because initially in here, it was literally scratched and tarnished. So they replaced this and they also replaced this turn lock right here because initially this turn lock was actually coming out. So it was detaching from inside of this area right over here and it was coming out from in here. So what they did was, you can tell, like I said in my unboxing with this, they actually cut out a little piece in here and then they stuck it in here. That way it can kind of like hold. But either which way, they did a great job. I'm happy with it. I have no issues whatsoever, and I know this bag is older, it's vintage, so of course I'm going to have the little scuffs, the little scrapes. There's one little scratch that's right here, but I don't think you can really even see it, and if you can, it's literally the only thing that I see, because again, this bag is 21 years old, you guys, literally 21 years old. So this bag is older than my kids. But either which way, I like the way it aged. It's really nice. It's really beautiful. They polished it before they send it off, so you can tell it has some wear, but again, it's older. the Reimagined bags that they actually have for the Willis is the same material. It's going to be that raw leather of the interior, and you can see it in here as well. Still same thing. You have the zipper compartment in here, same thing with the raw leather. So this is just the quality and the way they made this. I like the way they did this. But again, you have the two compartments, compartment 1 and compartment 2. And if you need more storage, you have the zipper compartment right there. So again, they fixed the turn lock. That was the only thing that needed to be fixed. And this bag was good to go. And you also have the flat back pocket with this particular bag, as well as how you have it with this bag. The only difference between the two, this Reimagined top handle has a magnetic closure, which I love, and it seems like it's a really strong magnet, so I do like that. Whereas with this one, it doesn't, but I'm okay with that as well, because if I decide to actually put something back here, which more than likely will be my phone, I can easily just slip my hand into it. So I still love and adore this particular bag. So I think I'm going to wear this a lot more when I do get the strap, and just the way it looks, I'm fine with that. So as you guys can see, there's not too many differences with the bags. Like I said, you have the same turn lock closure with these two bags. As you can see, you can tell Coach definitely wanted to keep with the look and aesthetic of the particular bag, because they went with the same style as well as the same features. Like, they didn't steer away from the design of the bag. Like I said, you have the same top handle. This one is just a little bit more out. You have the same design. It's just because this one's a little bit taller, it's going to be a little bit longer in design right here. But for the most part, these bags are completely the same. Again, the only difference is this one is just more structured. I think this particular top handle might be a little bit taller, if I'm not, just a smidge. Like, when I say like inches, it's probably even like a half an inch, if that. But again, for the most part, you can see the difference in the structure with these two bags. This is definitely more structured than this one. I think you're probably going to have a little bit more leeway when it comes to the vintage top Willis, and that's because I can put a little bit more in here, and because it's not as structured, it can expand a little bit more. So it really just depends on what I'm trying to bring and what I'm using each bag for. Okay, so once again, you guys, the dimension of the Originals collection is going to be 10.5 inches in length. You're going to have 9 3/4 inches in height and 3 3/4 inches in depth. And again, this vintage bag isn't that far off, so you're going to have just about the same dimensions for the vintage that you are with the Reimagined or the Originals collection version of this. But again, you have it to where it's a glove tanned leather for both. The difference would be you have the leather interior with this one, whereas you have the raw leather lining with this particular one. So it really just depends on your preference. I'm not too sure with the Reimagined top Willis, even if you do like that raw interior, if you're going to get this one, because these actually did sell out, and they sold out pretty quickly. So definitely still call your SA, you guys. Definitely still call Coach, talk to them, ask them, see what they have available. But I don't think they have any more of these in store, or definitely online, but you never know. Okay, and then when it comes to the top handle, this top handle, you're going to have the drop right around 1.5 inch drop, whereas with this particular one, you're going to have a 3.5 inch drop with that top handle. So this right here with this particular one, I definitely can use this as a top handle bag in the crook of my arm, and I'm not going to have any issues whatsoever. So either which way, they both bring different vibes to your outfit, to your day, to your mood, whatever you're feeling. So again, I'm definitely going to get a guitar strap for this particular one. I'm going to use it until I can't use it anymore, and then I'll probably still take it back to Coach and let them treat it. But for the most part, I really do like this bag. I love the way it looks. I love the fact that it's a vintage bag. I love the fact that I also got it from my mom. So I'm really happy about that. This particular one, I am happy that I actually was able to get this because it is mine, that I can actually say that I bought. And then later on in life, if I wanted to, I can actually hand it down to my kids. So it's kind of like my mom giving me her bag, I can give it to my kids. So I am happy with my recent pickup. I am happy with the care that I received getting this bag replaced. And again, like I said before, and I'm always going to say it, Coach is top notch. And even if I had an issue, I would definitely just go to my store, talk to my ladies over there, and they will definitely help me out. So I appreciate everything that they do. And I didn't do any kind of unboxing or anything like that, but I went to Coach because my SA called me and she told me that she had a little gift for me. So I was very appreciative. And I believe it's one of their new fragrances that they have out. I haven't had the chance to unbox it and open it and smell it, but again, I was very appreciative, and I will open this, start using it, because I don't know what the bottle looks like, but I will definitely let you guys know, and I'll probably do a little quick unboxing on Instagram or something like that. All right, so that is it, you guys. That is my comparison video on these two beauties right here, which is my vintage Willis Top Handle Bag and my newer Reimagined Willis Top Handle Bag, part of the Coach Originals collection. So you guys let me know what you think. Comment below, which one would you prefer, vintage or reimagined? All right, everybody has a preference. It's okay, whatever you choose. I love both. This one a little bit more, maybe because it has a little bit more meaning to it, and I think that's why I'll probably kind of always gravitate to this one. But I do love the color of this particular one. I love the fact that I have now gotten one of my own and I can always pass it down. But I love both bags. I love the structure, I love the non-structure. So either which way, you guys, just let me know what you think. Let me know if you were able to get this bag. Let me know if you wanted to get this bag. Let me know the color that you're thinking about. Anybody out there, let me know if you were able to even get the Reimagined Coach Vintage Willis Top Handle Bag. I know there are a lot of you out there that are on Instagram and you actually have the vintage Willis bag, and we all been going back and forth with our pictures and everything like that. So let me know. All right, so that is it. I will talk to you guys later. I will see you in the next video. Comment, like, share, subscribe. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. Until next time.